Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes. We got some breaking news. Ellie Soul and Zaddy Chunk Chunk has broken up, y'all. They're not together anymore. She left. So I want to talk about it. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Okay, so we just gonna get into it. Ellie put out a live that she left and the reasons that she left. One thing I can say about her, she is very, very humble. She has a very humble spirit, and she's a very nice girl from what I can see. She's been the same way since she has been on YouTube. Um, she was very respectful. She didn't want to bash him or anything, but you can tell she's hurt. Now, in my opinion, I feel like he's very difficult to deal with, and he's a very dominant person. And with him being so dominant, he was trying to control her. She did mention that his behavior did not change. From the beginning, she said she noticed some things and she knew what she was getting herself into, that, he's a very difficult person. So whatever happened, she said she kept giving him chance after chance. And at that point, she realized that he was not going to change. Um, and you can almost tell with him and Nicole that he was very controlling, because he controlled Nicole. I mean, he controlled her to the point that she still lived with him and allegedly not be in a relationship with him. Now, Ellie did say she thought about staying for the business aspect of it, but she said no. She owed it to herself, because she's always talking about self love, and she had to practice what she preached. I don't know if her family had a lot to do with it, because she kept saying she had to leave for her family. And out of all the videos that they did together, she said she never asked for a cut or anything. I think he was taking care of her, giving her money, let her do what she want. But to actually like give her money for the videos that she did, she said that didn't happen. She's a better woman than me, because if you're gonna use me in your videos and you make all that money, you're gonna cut me off something. That's just me. But I do feel so sorry for her. She already said she's a very emotional person. And you can tell that she started crying in the video, but she cut them out, because you can tell that they were clips. And it probably took her a lot to actually get together, to actually, get it out. And she asked that everyone be respectful to him. And I don't think a lot of people, I think a lot of people is going to bash him, because I feel like he was being mean to her. And Ellie is such a good girl. Hey, for the ones that's coming in, can you say hi in the chat? Make sure you hit the like button. She's hurt. And I really, really believe he did something to her, not once, but multiple times, because she kept saying, she kept giving him time to correct those behaviors. And she said at this point she realized that he just wasn't changing. He wasn't going to change. And I feel like that he don't really know how to change, because he feel like his behavior is good. But if everybody keep telling you that your behavior sucks, It must suck. And she kept saying the people that know them personally um knew that they were going to break up. Hey, Nanya, knew that they were going to break up. So behind the scenes, they were having problems. I just feel sorry for her. I really do. Nanya, I turned you blue, girl. Every time I look at that picture, it messed me up. I just want to know how other people feel about this breakup. She said it wasn't for content. She didn't want to do it for content, but she felt that she owed her Ellie soulmates an explanation why she wasn't there anymore. And I'm sure he has footage of videos they have done because he likes to do a lot of videos and put them in the arsenal and pull them out as needed. So I think he's going to have more videos of him and her together doing videos until they run out. She said that she knew she was taking a chance by getting in a public relationship. She said she's never been in one. She had no intentions from the beginning to even do this, but I think he kind of talked her into getting you, hey, fun, to getting into YouTube. But she's hurt. I think Ellie is really, really hurt. So whatever went down between them, it had an effect on her. Um, I'm not sure how she's gonna feel about me playing a clip, but I'm gonna let y'all hear just a little bit about why she says she left, okay? But yeah, Fun, you say you knew it wasn't gonna last. I did too because for some reason she's just so different to me. She's different. First of all, I couldn't deal with him. I couldn't even eat next to him. He eats so disgusting, slurping and slobbing and eating fast and just crazy. I'm in a good space. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna let you back on things that are important to me. I don't know what that means for this channel, but we shall see. um, Whoever truly rocks with me, you guys are willing to stay and will navigate this. I don't know if I will continue this, but regardless of where it is we end up, I hope that I've left an impression on you enough for you to support me wherever I choose to, whatever road I choose to take next, right? She's to the point that she don't even know if she want to continue to do YouTube, but she was an esthetician anyway from the beginning. Yeah, Fun. He does seem a lot of arrogant. I think that's why he kind of stay away from his mom. Okay, here goes. We were building together, like any relationship outside of this world, and he was supporting me in the ways we could. That's really all there was to it. I met this person. There was no intentions. I would like to believe that he didn't have any ill intentions with me yours, either. We simply just connected, and everything kind of money boy snowballed from there. And now we're here. So I won't go into details as far as what. I don't think she's going to go into details because she knows his mother has a little pull with YouTube and would actually try to mess with her channel if she released too much information on him. But I don't know if a lot of y'all know that he went to jail for domestic violence some years ago. If you got time, go back and watch that video. He explained himself because I think a lot of people in his chat was talking about how, he was supposedly had got a girl pregnant and ended up turning violent. So he does have a tendency to be violent. I don't know if he's still that way. He may have grown out of it. But if there is a video out, him explaining his charges and his mug shot and things of that nature. And why ultimately I left. Because it's just really personal stuff.
and I'm still in the process of I'm still in the process of I'm still in the process of healing.
This is the part when she starts crying, y'all.
So I will not be going into details. Um,
She's really choosing her words wisely. She's okay. She's crying again.
I'm still in the process of healing, and so I just feel like I have to do things my way, and I feel like there is no benefit of really putting out what happens.
Yeah, but you know what, y'all? And you right on yours truly, but I'm wondering how long they were dating before he actually brought her on camera. I know she was behind the scenes a lot, but I wonder how long they were actually dating before he tried to actually put her on camera. Yeah, I don't think he's straight either. But you know, she came out with a video saying that she was bisexual, that she liked women too. But yeah, my heart goes out to her because she seems like a really sweet girl. And I think she's really too smart for him. It wasn't long, E. Brooks, because him and Nicole was still doing videos. So I guess when the last video he did with Nicole, because the title was "This is our last video together," is when Ellie came in the picture. I don't know, because I really don't watch them that often.
Um,
She's really sad, y'all. I feel
this
so
isn't
sorry
at
for her.
all like a victim story. It's simply what happens when relationships come to an end. Like, I'm sure wherever he's at, he's going through his own process.
Yes, I'm sure it's how people feel like they're
We
part
got
of
a
a team.
commercial, y'all.
My name is Timmy.
But yeah, I just think he was too controlling. Yeah, he did. He messed that up because I think she was too good for him. You could just tell by the way she carried herself.
Everyone involved. Because again, it's real lives and real emotions here, so it's not easy. It is not easy for me, and again, I can't speak for him, but I'm sure it's not easy for him as well. Um, Especially when you've invested a lot, what feels like a lot, into a situation. So be graceful.
I do too, Fun.
I'm not gonna get into really like why.
Yeah, he wants to control somebody like he did Nicole. He controlled every aspect of her life.
I gave as many chances as my heart could because that's the type of person that I am. Like, I'll give you a chance and give you a chance. And then, like, once I'm done, I'm really just done.
So this right here tells you that he had been messing up a lot. And she kept trying to give him chances to correct whatever he was doing. But at some point, she just probably got sick of it. Now, if y'all remember in one of their last videos, I can't remember how long ago, maybe like 3 or 4 videos ago, she was saying how she wanted to go home, right? I think then she was debating leaving because he said, well, you can go home. But she was saying she was waiting on her friend's birthday so they could all be in New York at the same time. And then she said that he walked in the room and she was in there crying, and she told him that she missed her family. I think she was fighting with herself then to leave. Like, he wants to control everything, to what she eat, what she wear, her hair. The thing with those braids, they didn't last long at all. So I don't know. But listen to this. Here we go.
So I'll stay in a situation too long. But once I decide that I'm done with it, it's like there's no going back. So,
And this is an open panel if somebody want to come up. I'm going to put the
yeah.
link in the bio.
You know, I wasn't like when I met him, I knew he was a difficult person. Um, but I'm such an easygoing person that I felt like, you know what, it's okay if I meet someone and we're not the same. You know, we'll balance each other out. And when I meet people that don't know how to show love or receive love, um, I feel like you met the right one because I know how to show love and I know how to receive love. So I feel like that's um, something that I'm able to mend, which is terrible on my part.
Yeah, I think he don't know how to love. I don't think he's affectionate. I think he wanted her for an arm piece. Hey, Fawn.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, love.
Yeah, it's so many key words that she is saying
Yes.
that let you know.
Yeah.
You just have to listen to all the key words that she's speaking.
She's very intelligent.
Yeah.
You know she got to be intelligent. She speak 3 different languages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the beginning, old boy ain't right to me. For
No.
you to treat women the way you do, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Because low key, if you want a man, be with a man.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. He just ain't right. I can't stand all that spray he put in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. That tongue ring. This is 2022. How many men wear tongue rings?
Well,
So I don't know. I just feel sorry for her. But let's listen to some more.
A lesson learned, for sure. Um, yeah, I just
You can tell she's so nervous.
yeah. I talk so much about self-love, self-worth, self-value, um, the need to put yourself first. And I hadn't been actually doing that in my life or in my relationship. That's the one thing I struggle with. I think that's why I talk about it so much, because it's the one thing that I have to constantly remind myself, Ellie, put yourself first, you know, love yourself. And so it's about time that I held myself to my own standards and my expectations.
Right here, it sounds like that she was sacrificing her happiness for him.
mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it sound like. Taylor says she knew that they would break up because he's very controlling and weird. And I thought he was gay if he didn't have Ellie. Right. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, she was practicing, she always talk about self-love, loving yourself, blah, blah, blah. Good morning, love angel. But I guess she was losing herself to please him. Because he
Mhm.
seemed like he wants everything about him.
He already said that he wants a submissive woman. He says that he done said that several times in the past.
Well, he should have kept Nicole. She too damn submissive.
Right. And probably Ellie was trying to say, try to make it work. Maybe I can kind of changing. Maybe some of my good energy will rub off. I don't know.
No,
But like
that's what
she said, she stayed in it too long.
yeah, and then she did say that she felt like they were so different that she would fill in where he was weak.
Mm-hmm. Well, they say opposites do attract,
Right.
but
But
she was strong enough to get up out of there. She just knew, no, you're not going to control me. This is not what I want.
And she did say that he wasn't gonna change. She did
Oh,
say
you
that.
can just tell by his demeanor, and just that's why I can't watch him.
Me
I
either.
can't. It's his whole demeanor.
I can't stand the way he carry himself.
Yes.
And if you notice, he can't keep a woman or friends. And then how about his friend go move in with Nicole?
See, that's all messed up. And you got to realize he left home at an early age, and there's a reason why.
Hmm. I don't think him and his mom get along because he did say in one of his recent videos, him and his mom do better when he live in a different state.
Yeah, because properly he wants to do what the hell he wants to do, and like a mother, you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Yep. Now I wonder if B Love is gonna come out and say something because I think she really liked Ellie, and she probably thought Ellie was good for him and was gonna help him mature. Because I think a lot of his issues is he's immature. He's
Yeah,
immature for his age.
and she probably won't say nothing
You know she don't
because
keep.
at the end of the day, she knows her child. Well, as a mother, you know your child.
Yeah, you do.
You
You
know,
do.
she probably told him, you done messed up. She was a good one.
Yep. She had a class. She was well traveled.
Yeah, and you got to understand, she said, it's to understand there's no communication. We're not going to be friends. Nothing. It's just cut dry off.
Oh yeah, she said she don't
So
want to be
that
friends or
further
nothing.
lets me know what was going on.
Yep. E. Brooks said Killer said B Love could not control him and he was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's why he
she
left.
talking
She
about
probably took
Dalvin.
him out.
Wow. Okay, let's listen to a little more. Cause she hurt.
What I preach. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I think it was about time that I held myself to those same standards. It's about time that I truly put those words into action and actually start.
She hurt.
And remember when she said she got all her went and got her things? Well, most of my
Most
things.
of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you hurried up and got up out of there.
She did.
When you leave stuff behind, you just took what was most important and cut out.
Yeah. She might have him to ship it to her or something. I wonder if it was a bitter breakup. But you could tell she had been planning to go because she was going to New York anyway. She said she missed her family. And he was saying, well, why don't you just go visit once or twice a month?
That's why I think she left some stuff behind, because maybe she had to get away from him to let him know I'm not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
You get
And
what
I
I'm
bet she
saying?
didn't tell. I bet she didn't tell him she wasn't coming back until she got there.
Exactly. That's why she left some stuff behind,
Yeah.
to make it look like she was coming back, but actually she had no plans on coming back.
And I'm gonna tell you what else I think he need. I think he need a woman that make her own money and can put him in his place. Somebody that's not gonna put up with his mess. Because I think he feel like his money is what bringing the girls to the yard. Because he ain't nothing to write home about with his potbelly ass.
Nothing.
Good morning, everybody. I see you. All right, let's listen to some more.
So ultimately, there were some things that were happening that I wasn't okay with. And as much as there was promise to change behavior, I came to the realization that it's who that person was. And maybe they are capable of change.
You know, you got to read between the lines because she really telling us without telling us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, ain't no telling.
He probably was messing around, talking to other women,
Yeah.
saying he gonna change, and low key, he probably was still fooling with Nicole on the side.
That's what I was thinking.
So, along with her and other women. So,
Now he did say in one of the recent videos, because I only been watching them recently, that him and Nicole gonna always be friends.
what does that tell you?
They
And
gonna always
now
be fucking.
they can't even Ellie. She said they're not even going to be friends.
Right.
So that speaks volumes.
It does. All right, let's listen to a little more.
However, I felt like the damage that was done was irreversible. Like, I could no longer look at that person the same. And I knew that the relationship had to come to an end. And I thought about staying for work purposes, staying because I wanted to make sure that, they would still be okay. But I could no longer continue to sacrifice myself for someone else. And so I had to choose myself and I had to walk away. And it wasn't easy to do, but it was something that I needed to do. And some of you guys can understand and relate. Some of you guys can never. I'm okay with that. I had to do what I had to do for myself, for my family, for those people who love me and watched me.
Okay, so right here, it almost seemed like her family knew what he was doing to her, and they was trying to tell her to get away from him. It's crazy. All right, here we go.
Watch me lose a lot of myself. And I owe it to them and I owe it to myself to choose me and lead and live a happy life. I do want a relationship where I am respected and I'm valued.
Okay, so he wasn't
And
respecting
regardless
her.
of what you thought or think my relationship is or was, does not change my reality and what I want, what I'm willing to tolerate, and what I'm not willing to tolerate. Ultimately, I know my heart, and the people in my life know my heart as well. I'm okay with whatever you guys interpret and what you take from this. Do with this information what you will. Just know that your perception of my intentions does not change my reality.
Hey, just Kim.
Yeah. Ultimately, I do not hate this person.
She won't even say his name.
Once I love you, I just don't have no room to hate you. I just do not want a.
Hey, just Kim.
Hey everybody. Wait a minute, let
Hey,
me turn
Juicy
this.
Kim.
Hey. Wait a
Good
minute,
morning.
let me turn my church down. My church come on Facebook. Hold on, cause shoot, I don't know how to turn it down. Wait a minute. Good Lord have mercy. Well, let me just turn it down right here.
I know you got a lot to say about this girl.
You know I do because he's just a low down, dirty dog.
He is.
This girl has genuine. I don't care if she was by side, laid to the side, died. She had genuine feelings for this jerk And he done fucked up. He done. I'm cussing in churches on. Lord, please forgive me. But
He-
yeah, like he done messed up. Genuinely, he messed up. And you can tell when he messed up because that's when he want to go hang with Nair.
oh, so he's made some videos because I don't know how long she's been in New
Him and
York.
Nair. I think it was not a video. It was
Short.
a reel or short. Yeah, something like that. And they was together. I was like, he wasn't hanging as long as he had her. You ain't never see them taking pictures and shit. See, I'm cussing in today, Sunday. They wasn't taking pictures and stuff together. But now I said something going on. But you know what she said that I heard? They just now they been broke up. All the
Really?
videos we have been watching was old.
Yeah, because her hair wasn't the same. I noticed that.
Yeah, they been broke up. I was like, I wonder when they broke it up then. So, cause I forget they be having these videos and put them in a chamber
Yeah.
and then play them later. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, he talked about that in a couple of videos ago, how in case they want to take some time off, they'll have videos already set up
Yeah,
in the
and he,
arsenal.
he really royally messed up, royally. That, like you were saying, this woman is an all around nice, genuine. She seemed to be. If she fretting, I can't tell. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
she's always been the same from the beginning.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. He really, I don't have, I unsubscribed because he made me so mad. I had to unsubscribe because I'm thinking I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I know a lot of people don't like him because he got his old fashioned ass ways where he want a submissive woman and all of that too though. But I thought really, I know people can't make you change, but I thought he was getting better because they started hanging out like wasn't just sitting at home like him and Nicole was. They were actually going out to places and he was I thought he was being a gentleman, but I guess I was wrong. I'm entitled to be wrong.
But you listen, at the end, toward him and Nicole, once they moved in the house, if you notice, she was getting up leaving, doing stuff without him.
Yeah.
She was going to work out, she was going shopping, she was going to eat, she was hanging out with Nair's girlfriend.
And they ain't even together. Nair and Jalen ain't even together no more.
Are you serious?
Girl, I'm telling you, this shit just changing, child.
But I think she had to come out and say something because she's not like Nicole. She's not the kind of person that can fake and just do videos with him like everything is okay when it's actually not.
Right, and you can tell in her face. I'm looking at the video and I'm looking at her face.
She's
She
heartbroken.
she is very heartbroken, and she is like, how? Okay, I'm not a emotional person as far as like you can't look at my face and tell I'm not that I'm mad or unhappy. You can look in her face and tell that she very sad. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's why I
And
say I feel sorry for her.
I do too. But that's okay. She gonna bounce back. She gonna bounce back. She too good not to.
Yeah. It said E. Brooks said Nair cheated on his girlfriend. That's why they not
Well,
together.
I was happy for that because I didn't like Jalen.
Really?
I really didn't. She was like, to me, she reminds me of a Carmen. Carmen, who is that Corey's woman, wife.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, they put me in the mind together. They just sluts that they just so. You know.
All right, let's listen to a little more.
Okay.
Or any form of a daily
Oh
basis.
Lord, here we go with these doggone commercials. I hate them. Okay, here we go.
And we have been in communication, and he is aware of where I stand. And the last conversation we had, it was understood that there will be no friendship or communication of any sort. Um,
She really choosing her words wisely. She's being real careful.
And so I am aware that he has content because you guys know we would record and keep stuff
K Shane, you
for
right.
long periods of time. So he does have content that I'm sure he'll continue to release with the both of us, which at this point it is what it is. I can't control anything. As far as me and where I stand, because it's like you guys are hearing this now, but there's been a lot that has transpired from then to now, and you guys watch a lot of old stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
We said that, Kim.
it's hard for me to like have this conversation because some of you guys are really taken for a loop, but then some of you guys I know you aren't taken for a loop because of the messages I've received. So even though it might be a shock to you guys, it isn't a shock to anyone around us. Like anyone that knew us personally, I'm talking family, whether it was his family, my family, his friends or my friends, none of it is a shock. These people know who we are. These people witnessed a lot. They witness our reality, even though they will never say it, and I would never want them to say it. Yeah, it's not a shocker to any of our friends or family where we are today. A lot has transpired. It wasn't one thing. A lot has transpired that led to the final, just like, yeah. So, with that being said, where does Ellie's soul go moving forward? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what moving forward looks like, but I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out with
Hey man,
the best
Milton.
support system, my family by my side, and the best friends a girl could ask for by my side. So I'm not alone, and there's a lot of people that know me and are pushing for me right now and are kind of being my backbone in this moment. So it's amazing. I'm very grateful. Yeah, so moving forward, I think I'm just gonna figure things out. I'm definitely no longer in a space of hurt, even though it is a hurtful situation. I think again, even though you guys are getting this information now, I think for me, I've dealt with a lot of that. And
So, Juicy Kim, you was right. They've been broke up a while.
Yeah, they've been broke up a while. Yeah, when I heard her say that, I was like, "This must be. You don't know just happened. This been going on for a minute."
And like she said, her friends and personal people that knew them. So between July, the 4th of July, and maybe let's just say a month ago, she was sick of him. But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just glad that she actually had enough courage to leave.
I do too. Because you ain't gotta don't settle for nothing. That's why I tell my children, you don't have to stay. I don't care if you got a baby by a person or not. If you unhappy and that person ain't you feel like you getting mistreated, walk away, baby. Just walk on away because it's better to walk away than to stand there
And be
and
miserable.
deal with that bullshit. Because ain't no way. Mm-mm.
So I'm wondering, where was she living to make her move in with Dalvin so fast? Did she uproot her life and move to Texas with him? those are questions that I don't have answers to because I don't know.
How she got there?
Right.
Yeah, I think she was living somewhere else. I think at first she was. Wait a minute.
No, yours truly. I don't have Ace in the
Hold
background.
on. Call. That was some correct calling. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call my homegirl back. But that was what was I saying? She was living somewhere else. Where was she living? Cause she
She wasn't
said
in Texas, was she?
no, she wasn't. Was it New York? Was she? Somebody help me out. Was she in New York?
I don't know. Oh, somebody said yes. They met on
Okay.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, but she was from New York, I think. I mean, living in New York. Yeah.
And she uprooted herself and moved with him. Because he just that video he said, "Oh, I asked Ellie to move in with me." I still think he just wanted her as an arm piece. I really
Well,
do.
I was thinking like, everybody's saying that he's not a manly man. So I was just thinking about that. And I was thinking to myself, is any of these men in their family manly men? And I was. I was thinking you got the one brother who married to the Caucasian lady. She to me dogged him out. He ain't really a arguing type. He just okay, like she control him. And then I don't know how the other brother with the dreads, the one that do the videos with the little sister,
Right, right, right.
I never see him and his wife counteract. So I can't call it for him. But y'all know Walt. Look how what name old girl treat him. You see how they just yes men. And I'm just like, and you see what's his name, Darius, how he is. So shit. Is all the men in the family soft as cotton?
Who knows? Because I know um Nate do whatever be love tell him.
But
Hey, Heathen.
he's a
Hey,
sad girl.
All right, y'all. Let's listen to a little more. She almost done.
Just at a point now where it's just like I'm just looking forward. Um, I felt like coming home, being around my family, just bred new life, new light into me. I'm still battling emotions because I still have, this whole public thing that's still going on, even though that relationship is over, been over. So for me, that's the emotional, tug and pull that I'm dealing with now. Uh, so that's why I just could not take it anymore, and I decided I just had to come and put forward a video because for my healing, it's just really not conducive anymore. I just really want to move on with life. I really want to carry on. I have a lot of light in my life, and that's what I want my focus on. And so I felt like this conversation is the one thing I just have to just release it in order for me to just carry on with life. I'm in a good space. I'm focusing back on things that are important to me. I don't know what that means for this channel, but we shall see. Whoever truly rocks with me, you guys are willing to stay and will navigate this. I don't know if
Okay, on that video, we need space. I knew it was okay. Here we go. On that video, I knew it was over and that Ellie was done with him. He doesn't respect her and never did. And then Trey said, "My client Davin is innocent. This woman is clear to heartbreak." Boy, you got so many damn clients. I'm gonna fire your ass in a minute. Stop taking on all these people. You gotta focus on me. Then yours truly said, "I wonder if he made her get the braids." I was wondering that too because I can't see her just go out.
Well, I don't like the fact that he made a comment about her hair, talking about when they did that, what you don't like about me thing, or what you like about me thing.
Yes.
When he said that he don't like, he didn't care for her hair because he can't see over it when he trying to turn. And I was like, well, bitch, you need to stretch your neck out. Shit,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
That was the one that said the pet peeves.
Yes. And she should have said, well, I don't like your gut hanging past your dick. How about
And I
that?
don't and I don't like all that smacking and slurping and sucking and licking on your fingers in public.
Right. Eating like you ain't never ate in your life. I was like, she
And
could
so
have
now
said a lot. She could have said a lot, but she was ladylike. See, she's a lady.
she is. She really is. You could tell
Right.
when they were
And
going to those different restaurants and eating how she would use her fork and her knife. And I knew she had some class when I saw her spin her noodles with her spoon and her pasta. Okay, you got a little home training, little mama.
right. Not only home training, she done been to all these different countries and shit.
Yeah.
She know how to act in public. She don't talk loud. She very soft spoken.
Yes.
She not ratchet.
She was just too
She
good for
dressed up. She
she's
dressed
too good
nice.
for Dalvin.
Right. She had a lovely figure.
Yes,
Hmm.
And
y'all get me to 1,000. I need like 60 more subscribers to get to 1,000. And money boy, you make me sick being the devil's advocate. Tell me that was part of his presentation. It don't take all of that to eat.
hush money boy Trey. Shut that shit up. It ain't you ain't and you is not look and you is not his liar. You is not his lawyer. Nope, you is not his lawyer.
Come correct. I'm gonna tell him, come get him, girl. He's so bad. Come get Ace. On yours truly gonna y'all gonna fight over him. Yours truly said I would have tore his ass up in them comebacks. I don't
I
like
would have told his
how
ass up too. Shit.
yeah.
I mean, I don't have no dislike for him, but now I do. But at first I didn't because I was like, he naive. He ain't never gonna find what he looking for, as far as. But then I was like, well, it is some submissive women out here with they dumb asses.
It is. Money Boy said his mama do it and it's fine. No, I don't watch her for that reason. I can't stand all that slurping and smacking. Them
Hmm.
people,
Yeah.
I got nephews that's 40 years old, and when I come around, they know they can't smack, they can't lick their fingers, and they can't do nothing because they know I will tear them up. Even though
What's
they
name starting to do it now? She getting on my motherfucking nerves. She wasn't doing it at first, but now her ugly ass doing it.
who
Yellow Bites TV. She starting to do that shit now.
there's somebody say he needs a Karen, and he gonna tell me stop bullying. Okay, don't use that word. I ain't bullying him. He
Who
need
need a fan?
Bottom
Oh,
line is, if he's a no good man, he's no good. And scumbags, they need representation too, I guess.
I guess, and more better than Trey. Ha 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 ha.
Trey's
Somebody,
the handler of all the scumbags, huh?
yours truly said, "Don't start this, Kim."
What I did?
And look, E. Brooks said, if YouTube went away, he has no skills. If it goes away, he's in a bad space. He better have invested his money with his dumb ass.
He sure better stop buying all them luxury ass cars, and he can only drive one car. I don't understand why they buy all these cars and you can only drive one.
So yeah, just like she did that clickbait the other day, telling me her car is gone. Um,
Oh, you talking about the mamas? Yeah, that was stupid.
yeah,
That didn't make not a bit of sense. They kill me with that shit. Bitch, it might come a time when you can't afford that motherfucker and they will pick it up. Shit, you better be blessed and shut the fuck up. See, y'all got me cussing on a Sunday. I be trying to be savage on a Sunday. That's what I be trying.
somebody said block A. I don't know who A is.
Who's
Okay,
that?
Michael, I'm finna march you up. Hold on. You should have been modded first. Oh wow, it won't let me do it. Hold on. Y'all keep talking for a minute while I get this together.
Okay, baby. But yeah, fine. That shit is like, uh, Too much I want me to hit.
I
Yeah,
knew I knew that wasn't going to last just because her personality, her demeanor
yeah,
versus his, it that was like oil and water.
yeah. But I was just trying to get. I thought maybe he was, every year you get older, and I'm thinking, well, maybe he changed and he seen his flaws with the Caucasian girl. Maybe he'll change and not do the same flaws with the next girl. You know how you got to be a little different than you was with the other one. That's all part of growing.
Now, had
Hmm.
he got another Caucasian girl, it may have worked. But you got a sister this time, and she ain't finna put up with your mess.
But you
Hell
know
to
what? It
no.
just, I believe it really doesn't matter about the color. It matters about the type of woman,
But
because
they're a little bit
you
more.
can't walk over every and all women.
But that they a little bit more submissive than we are, a little bit
Yeah,
more
they are.
tolerant than we are.
They a whole lot, not no little. They a
Watch it.
whole lot submissive.
Because I can see his game from a mile away.
Yeah,
Cause
somebody.
my white friend, let me tell you. Well, I did know a black girl too that was submissive.
Yeah, I
Because
know
her
some of
boyfriend
those
used to
too.
whip her ass, and I used to be like, "You gonna just let him do that?" I'm dumb. Like, you just gonna let him? We walking down the road one day, and this nigga just hauled off and popped her in the ear, made her ear bleed, and I said, "Wow."
Oh
And
Lord, that.
you're not gonna whip his ass? I'm not gonna whip his ass. He touched me. He ain't got shit to do with it. He didn't hit me because if it had been something different, his ass would have been got hit by the bus. But that's why I said you just gotta let that happen. She said, "Girl, you know what she said to me, TG? She said a man ain't a man unless he whoop on you." I said, "Who's your mama? Cause she
Oh
need
no,
to
she
whoop
didn't watch too much
your ass."
TV. Too much TV. All right,
I
y'all.
said,
Let's finish.
"Yeah."
Let's finish the little bit we got left. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Support me wherever I choose to, whatever road I choose to take next, right? And then for those of you that aren't rocking with me because I'm no longer a part of like whatever situation, completely respect it. Carry on because I cannot continue on with life and sacrificing myself in that way. I promised myself I wouldn't do it. And I have to hold myself to that. And so, blessings to all of you from that world. You guys can carry on out. I'm going to figure this out the best way I can. But I have a lot of stuff planned for me to do to get back to myself before this relationship, right? My focuses before this, my plans before this. And so there's a lot of exciting things to come. I am taking my mom to Antigua.
Oh well, she got some money.
I should say me and my mom are visiting Antigua next month, the beginning of next month. And so you guys will get to meet my mom. And yeah, it'll be our first time in Antigua. And you guys, I'm going to take you through all of like the adventures and everything we're going to get into out there. It's really, I need some healing. I need to be on the island right now. I need some new energy. Breathe. Some new energy. I need just serenity back into my life. Peace.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think gonna happen next. Him and Nicole gonna start doing videos again. I really do. I believe it.
Either that or find somebody else.
I don't
Maybe
know why
that was the
he
woman
can't.
he cheated with.
Hmm.
I said they saying that he cheated. Maybe it'd be with the person he was cheating on her with. Who knows? Or the man he was with.
Somebody said
Shit.
it was cheating. So it must for her to say it's happened multiple times. Whatever happened, he did it more than once.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, he disrespected her when he threw the food in her face. That would have been a positive withdrawal for me.
He threw some
Yeah.
food in her face when?
She had some food in her face. I didn't see it, but I heard Nisha was talking about it. So I
Really?
was like, I was like, God, dog.
He
I
did it
could
on the
take some.
video.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't play. I
Man, I'd
couldn't.
have
I
flipped that
don't,
table over. They had to edit that shit out.
I don't know if they were playing a game or a challenge or something. I'm not sure, but I think that's so disrespectful. I don't play games like that.
Not at all.
I don't care if it's a game or not. Don't do that. And I
No.
bet you didn't get no food on him. I bet you.
That's childish.
It's he childish. Like I said, a lot of it's immaturity on his level.
Hmm.
Somebody
I
said
can
yes, a
see it.
challenge. Hold on. Yes, a challenge, and he got mad and put food in her face. Which challenge
Oh,
was
okay.
it?
Mhm.
Can y'all get my likes up, please? Yours truly said he would have meant some food in his face. I'd have flipped that table.
Right.
Well, I will.
Somebody said God is said that she hated those braids. So I did he go get did she go get the braids for him? I don't know.
Yeah, they was too heavy for her. She wasn't used to no shit like that.
Mm-mm.
They would have, but I think it would have been better if she would have got just some regular straight braids and some knotless braids instead of that shit. I don't really care for those kind of braids, those things she had. But that's the style they wear today. But her hair is already look how thick and heavy her real hair is.
Her
So,
hair is not her rear hair is not thick. It's just fine. She got a lot of strands.
oh, it looked thick to me. I
You
don't
know,
know.
if you watch the video
Uh
where
huh.
she did the washing her hair, when
No, I
she wash it,
didn't.
you can tell it's not thick because it just swells up a lot. And I think whatever shampoo she uses makes it swell. But her hair is not thick at all. She
Yeah,
has
she
fine
probably used
hair
that
with a lot of
volume.
strength.
Yeah, she probably used that volume blow dryer to make the volume.
She do use that.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Oh, it said this was the freeze challenge where he threw the food.
He probably lost, and that's why he gets mad. He a terrible loser.
He is.
His cocky ass is a very terrible loser.
Somebody echoing. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to see what's going on. Yeah, I got the echo. So it's one of y'all phones echoing.
Always the New Testament.
But y'all, I just, I don't know. I like y'all saying, and I keep saying, she was just too much woman for him. She's too classy. She know how to carry herself. She introduced him to a lot because he was eating the same old stuff. She was turning him on to a lot. And by
Right.
her eating a lot of different stuff because of her nationality, she taught him some things. Um,
And
yeah,
low key, he's probably envious of her. She done traveled. She done seen a lot.
his ass ain't been nowhere but Milwaukee, Chicago, and Texas.
He just probably ain't been out the United States,
Nope.
and you just humbled up with this YouTube thing and making a nice little chunk of change and think you the shit.
Trey. Trey said, "Who hurt us? Ain't nobody hurt us. We just calling it like we said. Call it spade. No, like True said, we calling it. No, True don't say that. Somebody say we calling a thing a thing.
He talking about her that's in like a relationship.
Trey just be, he the devil. He the
Oh,
devil.
because I'm about to say I don't do relationships, so I can't get hurt. So I don't know nothing about that, but I don't do nothing like that. I just stick 'em and quit 'em. How about that? We
Right. If
good to go.
anybody disrespects you in any form, why should a person put up with that? Be ghost, be gone.
And
Right.
Ain't
that's what
nobody
she
got to
did.
deal with that.
And
It
that's what
ain't
she
about
did.
being hurt. It's about standing up and being respected.
Yep.
I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me and put up with it.
At all.
You can call it hurt, whatever.
But you know what? That's something that I got from my mama. I'm not saying it's always a good thing, but I have never seen my mom argue with a man, fight with a man, none of that. She would dismiss your ass quick.
Yes.
I got the
Right.
gift of
And that's
goodbye
when
just like
when
my
you
mama.
when you learn your worth, you're not gonna put up with the bullshit.
Yep.
Trey said we got daddy issues.
Yeah.
That was Trey said we got daddy issues.
Who got daddy issues?
Trey said we got Money Boy said we got daddy issues.
No, my daddy was in my life all my life and still in my life. So no, I
Yep.
don't have that daddy issues.
I ain't
Me
got no daddy issues
me
either.
either. My mom and dad was married, so no, I don't either.
Yeah,
The
I
nigga
don't have no
dead
daddy
and
issues.
gone. The nigga
Why
dead and gone.
why
How about
people want to always put that on women? Men, they be having mama issues.
He said, "Ignore me. I'm just giving the answers women give when they have these conversations about women's behavior." I told you, you just the
oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes they do blame. Oh, my mama act like this. My daddy wasn't in my life. Fuck that.
But you know, I
Right.
say this all the time. It always ain't a good thing to have a two-parent home. Because some people could be in a two-parent home and mom and dad don't even like each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they showing you how to stay in a miserable ass relationship.
Right.
So that ain't always good either.
It's just good for both parents to be in their children's lives, period.
Right. Regardless if the parents together or not.
Whether they're together or not,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, people just people need to learn their worth and their value. You get what I'm saying? And
But
you
you know
don't have
what?
to.
Even though she said that she talk about self-love and she had to practice what she preached, but I'm glad she was able to recognize that she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't living up to the standards that she talk about and was
Right.
able to get out of it
Right.
before it was too late.
And it's a life lesson because the next one to come along,
She gonna know. Yep.
she already gonna know what the signs are and what not to deal with.
But you know, us as women, we see red flags and we ignore them.
Yep.
But now, at the age I am now, when I see a red flag, I get ghost. I ain't
I'm
finna try to
gone.
change you. At this point in my life, if a man is, first of all, when you get 50, you already who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna change unless you willing to change and you see that you need to change. For instance, my brother, he didn't start changing till he was 50, but he was tired. So he decided to change. So now he's a different person and he is, how old is that boy? 63 now. It took him, he didn't change until he got 50.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a totally different person.
That's what I'm thinking of Dalvin. He ain't gonna change till he get in his 40s or 50s because
Or he may not ever change.
Or may not ever change.
He may not
but
ever change.
I kind of think he will change once he see these girls, these women. Because you know, the older you get, women ain't going for that shit.
Mm-mm. The most he keep
The
poking his
older
head.
women, right? These older women, he trying child. They be like, boy, go sit your wild ass down somewhere or something, you know. But mm-mm.
But you know, they always
Maybe
say,
he'll come
women,
out.
stop
Yeah.
trying to change a man. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to wear yourself out. Let them change themselves. If not, you are going to be beating a dead horse.
Surely is.
And I ain't trying to change nobody. Just leave me the hell
I had
alone.
a girlfriend before she died. She used to try to change the way the man. Now this young man, he ain't too young. He's 40 something now, but they met on this chat thing called Pal Talk. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Pal Talk, but they met there, and he is a straight womanizer. He sleep with all these women, and at first he was having babies with all of them, but then he settled down. He wasn't having no more babies. Then they finally met up, and they had sex on the first day. They met up after they was talking virtually all that time. Cause he was way in, she was in Michigan. He was way in Oklahoma. So they finally meet up. He, the girl, you know what? I need to write a book. Cause I got a whole lot of shit I know.
Look, me and you both. But I said I want to do I said I want to do a series on cheating and different aspects of cheating and things women and men both go through with cheating relationships. I said I want to do a series on that, and I think I'm gonna do it in between our movies. I mean our TV shows, but yeah, fun. Did you start watching what?
I'm halfway through it. I'm almost done. I'm
Oh,
halfway
okay.
through it.
I'll finish in one day. I'm good. When we talking about the next, well, not
Wednesday,
next, but Wednesday,
Wednesday.
I'm ready.
Anybody in the chat that want to meet us on Wednesdays, we discuss Netflix series, TV series. And right now, we are watching What If on Netflix, and we are going to be discussing it Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. So make sure y'all join. It's very good. It's a very, very good show. Like Juice Kim said, she finished it in one day. It's real good.
Yeah, because I'm a binge. So I can't. If it's a series, I have to watch it like it's a movie.
Binge watch it.
Yeah, right. So I binge watch, and then like I got come correct watching it now, child.
Yep.
So yeah, baby, I got to hook up the girlfriends and everything with the stuff, child.
Yep.
And especially if it's something good, and it was good.
It was real good.
It was good.
Well, y'all, we are finished with Dalvin and Ellie. If anything else surface, I will be back on. I do appreciate y'all taking time out your Sunday to discuss this breaking news. I couldn't wait. But we are going to be doing more of these discussions. I want everybody to hit the likes up, thumbs up. I said likes up, thumbs up button on the way out of the chat. And I will see you all Wednesday. If not, I will probably be back before then. Anybody watch Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Yes.
Did you see the new episode last night?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back later. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay. And ladies, young women, period, know your worth and realize you can't raise a man.
You can't. Michelle said it best.
That's right. You can't raise a man.
Just find somebody to meet you
Right.
where you want to be.
And when he shows you who he is, believe him the first time.
Because they're not gonna change. Like I say, you do have some men that understand that they need some work. And sometimes they be looking for a woman to help them. They don't know how to start. But to just downright refuse and you think everything is okay and you still running into the same issues in every relationship you get. My mom used to tell me all the time when I was in school, I used to get in trouble all the time. Every teacher not gonna say the same thing about you. I go from one grade to the next, have a teacher conference. The teachers from this year and last year all saying the same thing about me and didn't even know me. My mama said, these people ain't lying on you. Which was my mouth, of course. These people ain't lying on you. You need to change yourself. Everybody is not lying on you. And I still take that with me today. If I meet somebody and I'm still hearing the same thing, I need to work on self. I need to take accountability for my actions. And y'all, believe it or not, I am a totally different person. If y'all knew me like 6-7 years ago, y'all be like, this bitch crazy. But I had to do a little reflection. I had to do a little reflection. And then I didn't want my kids to see me growing up still acting the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
That's
they
what
started saying it to me. They started saying, well, Mama, you need to stop acting like this. Mama, you always do this. I had to look in the mirror. I'd be like, no. My children see me. I know I got to break up.
you sound like me, Gigi, because I used to be like, I mean, I'm still crazy. Don't get me wrong. I'm still a wild child.
Me
Don't get me
too,
wrong.
to an extent.
But my thing is, I used to be like, when I had kids, I didn't want them to see different men coming to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the only man I wanted them to see was their father. You know, that was my whole thing. But uh, they didn't need to know who coming in and who leaving out. They ain't never need to know that. So
Yeah.
I was pretty good about that because they both of them they are both. I got a boy and a girl. They got one woman. She got one man, and they firm. You know what I'm saying? They didn't because I was wild. I told you I've been fucking since I was 15. So I was wild. I was wilding.
I was wild too. But let me tell you something about it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? So I got friends that say, my kids don't never see me with no man. I ain't finna be bringing no man in and out my house. And then on the other hand, if you got girls, how you supposed to teach them? I ain't saying just know anybody, just like when you in a relationship. How you supposed to teach your daughter how to be a woman or how to be in a relationship if you're not gonna let her see you with nobody? So now I look at it because I've always been in long-term relationships. My daughter is married. She's been married for 14 years. She met her husband in college on orientation. They've been together ever since. They got 3 kids. And he always commend her on how she can run a household, how she can cook, how she know how to clean up. She still don't know how to wash that good, but anyway, how to cook, how to clean up, how to grocery shop. When my daughter was like in the ninth grade, 10th grade, I used to let her go to the grocery store because she had been going to the grocery store with me for so long. I was like, okay, let's see if you can do it by yourself. So I would leave a list of the main things that I wanted. And she could go to the grocery store by herself and get grocery for the house. It would be the small things like because I did hair. And so, doing hair, you be gone all day. I take them to school in the morning. I take the food out that I want cooked on my way to work. And when she get home from school, she know how to cook for her brothers. So it was little bitty things. She knew how to clean up the house. She knew how to boss them boys around. She knew how to make sure they did their homework. It was almost like, because she always wanted to be boss anyway. She still to this day try to tell me what to do.
How much older is she over your boys?
She the youngest,
Oh, she didn't.
and she still to this day try to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that's in her nature too, because she's a Libra. Very bossy.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, she's a Libra.
I'm telling you, when her birthday, Gigi,
September 24th.
and I'm an October 13th Libra. Boom, 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 boom. And well, if our scales get unbalanced, be careful.
Girl, let me tell you something. That girl crazy. The road lizard. Her husband had to call me sometime and be like, look. And then I'm gonna tell you what make it worse. My mom got 10 grandchildren, 9 boys, and 1 girl. She's the only girl in our family. So she tried to tell all the men and all the boys, all her cousins, what to do. I was like, this girl something
Yeah,
else.
we just got that bossy spirit. We bossy.
Y'all very bossy.
Yeah, we just got that bossy spirit. You know, we mean well,
And y'all
okay? We do
and
mean
will argue
well.
and will Kim. I told you this before on Truth Panel. You remind me of my daughter. Y'all will argue about anything and make a point.
Yeah.
I just let her have it. I ain't gonna go back and forth. That's the new me. The old me will argue with her. But the new me be like, okay. And she be saying, Mama, you all right? I be like, yeah, I'm all right. But you ain't saying that. What you want me to say? I'm not arguing with you no more, girl. She was like, I don't like this new you. Oh, so you want to argue. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna debate with you and try to prove a point when you think you know everything. I just have to show you. She hates it. Okay, ladies, we leaving because we'll get off on another tangent and I gotta go get my dinner together. I will be back. Y'all will see me again before Wednesday, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Come,
All
Correct, wait a minute. Come, correct. Want to come on in? All right, hold on. Come, correct. I told y'all we'd be on here all day. Come on in,
y'all
sis.
cooking for Sunday dinner? What y'all cooking?
I'm cooking oxtails.
Oh, oxtails. I never, do I ever taste an oxtail?
I'm doing oxtails,
No, but
potatoes.
I got tasting some neck
cabbage.
bones and rice.
Oh, see,
Some
I'm
neck
a
bones.
rice eater.
Yeah, I like neck bones too.
There
The
go the link.
neck-
Come, correct.
I don't like the beef ones though. I like the pork neck bone.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pork neck bone.
I like the pork one too.
Yeah, I don't like the.
But whenever I do those, I have to do two pieces because my son don't eat pork. Come on here.
Hello.
Hey, nigga.
What's what are y'all doing?
Talking to you.
Here come correct.
Hey.
We talking to you, heathen. What you doing? You working?
Yeah.
Yes, yours
Uh,
truly. I got your email. I meant to text you.
trying to
I'm sorry. Come correct. You breaking up. Come correct.
hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm trying to finish up cooking.
Oh, I was actually. Did you work today?
Yeah, I do start later on. So
Oh, I'm off today. Thank the
What
Lord.
you cooking? What y'all cooking? You
I got greens, roast, potato salad. Uh I'm gonna make some hot water cornbread when I get back. And I got a peach cobbler in the oven from
wow,
scratch.
homemade peach cobbler.
Can you
Homemade peach cobbler.
can you
Wow.
FedEx me a plate, please?
Yeah, I'll be faxing all plates. I'm just trying to get the link for the plates together.
Okay. So what you think about Davin and Ellie?
Um, she like me. We exotic women, and everybody can't handle us.
Yeah, I know it take a hell of a man to handle me. If you weak, I am not for the weak.
And I'm simple. I'm simple.
I'm simple too, but I ain't for the weak. I don't require
Yeah,
much. I'm not materialistic. I don't have,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta have all this different stuff. But if you weak, you can't deal with me because my mouth is something serious. It's not bad as it used to be, but my comebacks be so quick, a lot of men can't handle it.
Well,
That's
I
what
don't know. I'm just glad that she gotta do what's best for her, and I'm just glad she's not one of these shallow females that just well I can take them for for whatever.
It looks like she don't need him financially.
I don't think she does. I don't
I
think
don't
she
think
ever
she ever
needed
will.
him financially.
Yeah. I think she
no.
comes from a well-off family.
I don't know.
She been traveling. She been to Brazil. You can't go there with no little money. She has her
Yeah.
own money. You know what I'm saying? She came to the party with her own finance.
But you know what?
Hey, chat. Happy Sunday.
She had to be financially stable in order to go back and forth between New York and
Brazil.
yeah.
But she said she owned her own business, right?
She
If
did.
I'm
She
not
was in
mistaken, when she first came on, she was like she have a business because she has business partners. I remember that.
yeah. When
I don't
she
know.
first introduced her.
I'm just glad she he probably used to some basic um
Because she's cute. She was good for content.
right.
She's smart, and he just
I mean,
needed her
you can't take away from the fact that as far as what he said out of his own mouth, you know, that everything that they do is contemplated. So maybe it could have in, but she was, eh, she was down for it all. But if you want to be on some, I think he probably licked Nicole's thighs where that tattoo is. He ain't no telling.
Yeah.
I
He just
mean,
look like
because now let's keep it real. She seems like she's really open. She's expressed and has been transparent about her lifestyle, you know, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just really think he probably just tried to downplay her like she was some, or treat her like she was some, basic chick. And unfortunately, women have standards, and my
he
mom
wasn't
told
part
me
of it.
women are born every day. You want to go through this life like a lady. You want to demand lady. A lady. Get that respect from a man that you are a lady.
Nature
But
Good. Who
honestly, I
are
really
you?
don't think about them.
Bye. We can talk about what the hell we want to talk about. Get your ass out my shit.
Go your ass back home. Mr. Good. Go on
Get
back
on
home,
back
Somebody
baby.
get
up
Nature Good
the
up out of here.
tree.
Trying to tell
They
somebody
just
to
can't
talk
let people
about.
just have and do what they do without being, without all the foolishness. Like really, just let people do their commentary and go on. Like, just let people do their commentary.
Thank y'all for getting her up out of here. Kim, Paul, Rich, whatever.
But I'm trying to finish cooking and get back to my homework assignment, which is the What If series.
Well, that's good because we out of here because I got to do the same. But once again, I do appreciate you all. I will see you Wednesday, if not before. Thank you, Fun. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Come Correct. Any last thoughts before we leave?
I love y'all.
We
You
love
ladies
you
have a
too.
wonderful Sunday.
Kim, you got nothing to say?
Can you hear me? That girl just threw me off. That girl just threw me all off. I can't stand people who do that. But I love y'all too, and y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. If I don't see none of y'all in the streets,
In the street.
I
In the
catch you.
screech.
Right. If I see you out in the streets, I speak to you again. If not, I'll catch you later, crocodile.
All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Hit the like button on your way out.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.